I watched this today. I should say, tried watching this. Boy, this was just so shitty and stupid, man. Like this was. So I saw this on the Amazon Prime thing, or the Prime Video or whatever, and I I watched the trailer and it was like, okay, this meteorite's landing, and SETI thinks it might be aliens or something. So they hire a bunch of randos to go out on a boat and go out there and see what this thing is, which I thought was very strange. Um, Here, let's read what the plot is. Radio astronomers discover a mysterious signal in the deep sea that could be contact with extraterrestrials. After several terrifying manifestations threaten their beliefs, the team must fight to survive the ultimate evil. So the main guy on here, this guy Michael Beach, his name, see, I got pictures of him. He's this guy who had like a near-death experience or something. This guy here, this is like the main guy on there. So he's this guy he's a boat mechanic basically, and he's the guy that SETI hires along with his friend to take these people on this boat out to the where they think this meteorite landed to see what the hell it is. And all of these strange things start happening, and he's like this I don't know what you would call it, like he comes off like an amateur ghost hunter guy or something. And he's because these people that take the funny thing is the people that he takes out there that SETI hires, they're like these woke atheist idiots. And I did laugh about that, like what happens. And he's like this hardcore Christian guy. And so they get the boat out there to where this signal's coming. And these weird things start happening. And this guy starts relating it to like biblical things. So for instance, he's got this thing like what do you call it? Like a fish box or whatever you call it, it's like a cage, and he drops it off the side of the boat to like pick up fish and crabs and stuff. So he throws it down there, and him and the people on the boat are having this discussion, and they got to sign this NDA thing, and he's like, oh, you really think this is aliens, do you? And all of this. And it's like, oh, I don't know yet. I'm not sure what's going on here. So he brings the fish back up, or the fish that he caught back up in that cage thing. And all the fish are like cooked. And they're all like in shock. They're like, what the hell is this? Like, what's going on here? And then the main guy starts going on about Jonah in the Bible, and this woke idiot, this gal was so insufferable on there. She's just so the main guy starts going on about Jonah and that this is a warning from God, and we need to get out of here and all this. And she's just like, oh, I'm so sick of white males telling me what to do. I mean, a black, well, she didn't say black or white males. She just said males, if I remember right. She's like, I'm so tired of males. She didn't say cis males, I noticed. She goes, I'm so tired of males telling me what they think things are when they have no college degree and all of it. She goes on this long woke thing, and everybody's like agreeing with her except the main guy, this guy. And it's just like, oh, okay, whatever. So then these weird things start happening. The boat keeps getting hit and it keeps getting rocked, and they don't know what's going on. So the next night he throws the cage down there again to bring up some fish for dinner. And he brings it up this time, and there's a fucking live pig in there. And he brings it up onto the boat, and then he starts going on about like, okay, now I know this is not aliens, this is the devil and all this. And he's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, he's going on about in the Bible about how God remove demons from people or something, and the demons ran off and put their souls into a bunch of pigs, and then they went and ran off a bunch of cliffs into the ocean or something. And then he's going on about how the ocean belongs to the devil and all of this stuff, and a bunch of like weird stuff keeps happening. And then I'm not sure if they had like they went through like a time portal or something, but this other boat appears out of nowhere, and they're like trying to like talk to them and stuff, and they get next to the other boat and they board it, and they get on there, and there's like nobody in there, but the radio's going, and it's like some military operation is going on. Sorry, I need to drink some water. Some military operation is going on, and it's describing them to a T about how they only found 2 people, only 2 survivors, and they don't know what happened here, and we need to investigate this thing. And then some lady is screaming and being murdered or something, and they end up having to turn it off because they didn't want to hear this lady being murdered. So, and then I guess the pig in the cage that came out of the ocean that somehow lived under there, which is just really weird, starts fucking with them and making them do things, and he tries to make this one lady hang herself, and he couldn't do it because the guy caught her and undid her. And then the other people are like getting freaked out, and they start realizing like this isn't aliens, this is demons or something. And the main guy starts going on about Jonah and arguing with this woke atheist cunt here, and it's just very stupid. So anyways, I'm just going to cut to the end. So the devil himself appears in their room, or this, I guess it's the devil possessing some guy or something. It's just some guy that shows up, and then he kills the one girl for no reason. He sits on the couch, and then the main guy, who had a near-death experience, realizes that this guy is the devil, and he's like telling him, he's like, I don't care what you believe now, but you better start praying and all this, because this is him. This is the horned one and all this. And they're just like, oh yeah, whatever. And then he starts like telling them about their lives, and he's telling this redhead about she should have listened to her mother about praying, and her mother's dying, but she didn't want to tell her. And then she gets freaked out and realizes it's true. And then he tells the other guy his hand was forced, and that he had to come and crash into this lake and reveal himself, because this guy he like explains to this guy, he's like, in 2 years you will discover an algorithm that explains asymmetry or something, and other dimensions and other things, and my existence is confirmed. And basically he makes an algorithm that exposes the devil. Like somehow it shows he's real, and they prove it and where he's at or something. And he's like, well, I can't have this. I can't have people knowing where I'm at, and I'm alive, and I'm real, and I worked very hard to avoid all this, and blah, blah, woe is me, I'm the devil, and I'm going to have to kill you now because I can't have your stupid algorithm revealing who I am. So now I'm going to make you a deal. 2 of you can leave this boat, but the rest of you, or one of you, I can't remember what it was. It was so stupid. It's like, she makes some deal with him. So this idiot decides she's going to stay with him, and then they put her in a cage again and lower her down, and she just like drowns. And then the other guy tries to get away on the raft, and he panics. And then the main guy's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm getting out of here. Fuck this. And then he tries to stab the main guy, and then him and the main guy get in a fight. Then the main guy stabs him. So now there's only 2 of them, like the devil was saying. And then she was the third one. And then she's just like, oh, well, I'm going to sacrifice myself. And Stay here so you guys can be free. And then the end, it's just her drowning. This movie was shit. It was total shit. They could have really had something. And why in the hell would SETI, which has been disbanded since 2004, because I probably shouldn't say this, but the Chinese, they actually found a signal in space, and SETI was shut down in 2004, and there's no SETI, so the whole premise of this thing is stupid. They should have gone with NASA or something, and it's like, why would you send 4 random nobodies out there to figure out what this is? I mean, the one guy was like a computer guy, an expert guy or whatever, but that redhead was just this woke atheist girl who can read data or something. It was just shit. It was just a shit movie, you know. They try to make you think, ooh, aliens, and we're gonna find out what if an alien ship crashed down there. Oh no, we brought a live pig out of water. How did this happen? Oh no, it's trying to make everybody kill themselves. And I'm this woke redhead, and I'm gonna lecture you all about being males and blah blah. It's just avoid at all costs. That's a pile of shit, man. Thanks for watching. Bye.